Time for a story. Once upon a time there were two big commercial entities that both owned the rights to many beloved characters, and they decided to make a game together because, let's be honest, they can make a lot of money that way. That game was Kingdom Hearts, and despite being a bit rough, it was made with love, soul and passion, and wasn't in any way a cheap nasty cash-in. The story of young Sora and his journeys through various magical worlds, meeting classic characters from Disney and Final Fantasy universes, struck the balance between lovable Disneyness with just enough anime pish to keep both fans interested. Then, things got complicated. With games on the PS2, Game Boy Advance, PSP, DS, 3DS and mobile phones, Kingdom Hearts is one of the hardest series to keep up with. And even if you have bothered to keep up, the plot quickly descended to angst-ridden fan-fiction levels of anime tropes disappearing up its own bell end, and it stayed that way ever since. But Square Enix has fixed one of those problems, finally. Last year, Kingdom Hearts 1 and its surrounding spin-offs got the HD treatment, and now Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD Remix brings the rest of the series to PS3, so all the games are playable on one console, finally! Well, apart from the 3DS one. So close. What you get here is Kingdom Hearts 2, the PS2 sequel that introduced the world's most goth set of baddies, and Roxas, who might be related to Sora in some way, but who knows, it's a mystery, and Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, the PSP prequel that gave us 3 playable characters, including Roxas, but it's not actually Roxas, it just looks like Roxas. Oh, for God's sake, this is just taking the piss now. Look, I just want to make myself clear here. The Kingdom Hearts games are utter nonsense. Not even the biggest fan in the world would be able to tell you what was happening in the story without looking up Wikipedia. Yes, there are some big, memorable, epic moments along the way, and the story hits some emotional beats, especially the start of Kingdom Hearts 2, which is all wistful, magical youthfulness that makes me all nostalgic and feel sad inside for reasons unknown.
You okay?
Yeah. Don't know where it came from.
But then before you know it, there's a guy with bandages in his face and an ethereal girl, and it's back to Bullshit Alley and Bullshitsville, population these pricks. Don't let that put you off though, because despite all that moaning there, despite everything that's wrong with these games and how stupid the story is, Kingdom Hearts is one of the most wonderful series that I've ever played, and this HD collection is the best way to enjoy them. Once Kingdom Hearts 2 hits its stride, it's great fun to go through these mini Disney films, meeting iconic Disney characters and getting involved in a frantic battle system that some folk will tell you is basic, but trust me, it's not. It's tense, it's action-packed, and you really have to know what you're doing with magic, items and special abilities to get through the bigger fights. It's also colourful and explosive. There's just a sheer amount of stuff happening on the screen, even in the smaller fights. And as you level up, gaining extra abilities and acrobatic fighting skills, the fights end up like a candy-coloured version of Zone of the Enders. The HD remastering is very nice. Kingdom Hearts 2 was already a very pretty PS2 game, but the extra resolution really brings out the crisp, cartoony detail. And of course, it's great to finally play Birth by Sleep on the big screen. It's actually surprising how nice it looks, given that it was made for a relatively tiny screen at first. So there you go. Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD Remix brings another chunk of this lovely RPG series up to date, even if it is all a bit mental and incomprehensible. Together with the first batch of HD remasters, you've got 6/7 of the story so far on one console. That said, not all of them are games. I don't know whose idea it was to put just the cutscenes from a couple of these games on the disc, seeing as those are the bits that make the least sense, but they're probably laughing all the way to the bank.